Good morning, grade 4. Welcome to the new science session. Today is Sunday and the date is 12th of April 2020. So, which unit we are taking? Unit 4. The way we see things. Our topic is about what is reflection of light. Do you know what's that? All right, no problem. Let's get started. Our objectives. Know that beams, rays of light can be reflected by surfaces including mirrors. Second object, know that reflected light enters our eyes and we see the objects. Now, let's talk about reflection of light. What is the meaning of reflection of light? Can you see this picture? What do you understand from this picture? Reflection means it's the bouncing of light when it hits something. Means bouncing back of light. You can see here observer. The name of the observer here, Ahmed. And you can see the object which is pencil. And there is a light source also. What light source you see here? Yes, that's a sun. And the sunlight is the main source here. So Ahmed can see a pencil because it reflects the light from the which source? From the sun. And then he can see things from his eyes, which is pencil. All right. So, how do we see things? In our imagination that we think we see things from our eyes. But how do we see things? When light hits something, it bounces back. And when this bounce light reaches our eyes, then only we see things. Okay, students? This is why we need light to see something. If it is completely dark, so we cannot see any reflection, any light, or any object around us. So we need light so we can see things. So in this slide you can see the torch is the source of light. When light falls on a mirror, it bounces off in another direction. So that bouncing of light off a surface is called the reflection of light. A mirror can reflect light, as you can see in this picture very clearly. As you can see in this picture, Aisha can see herself because it reflects the light from the sun into her eyes. If the room is dark, can she see herself? No, she cannot. Look at this slide carefully. Who is the light source here? The sun is the light source. Ali, he holds the mirror and look what he is observing. That the light on the wall through the sunlight, it bounces off from the shiny mirror. It bounces back and shows the patch, or you can say it reflects the light where? On the wall. Now let's do an experiment. What do you need? 2 people and a tennis ball. Throw a tennis ball on the floor from different direction. What do you observe? Just imagine you're throwing a tennis ball on the floor or on the wall. What do you observe? Can you tell me? So, what did you observe? Like if you throw the ball, tennis ball, on the floor or you hit it on the wall, when we throw the table tennis ball on the floor, it bounces back in different direction. It comes back to you. So, even the light falls on a mirror, it bounces off in another direction. Check the next slide. So, look at the table tennis ball. It bounces off the floor in different direction. Light reflects that way. When it hits the surface of any object, it bounces back. And then we can see the things from our eyes. Now let's talk about the moon. What do you know about the moon? The surface of the moon. A moon is a huge ball of rock and dust. Moon does not have its own light. It reflects the light from the sun. Earth can reflect the light from the sun. As you can see in this slide, how Earth reflecting the light from the sun. So what we have learned, we can see mirrors and other objects that do not give off light because they reflect light into our eyes. If these objects were not in a place where there was no light source, we would not be able to see them. This is because there would be no light to be reflected into our eyes. Alright students, I hope you understand the reflection of light. Now let's go for activity book, page number 61. We're going to do the same page. You need to go through on this table again that Tom measured the light intensity at a beach under different conditions, and then we will follow page number 62 with question and answers. Get ready with the date. Okay. Let's go on page number 62. Look at the readings in the table. You need to look at the readings on the table and follow these questions. Part A. When was the beach brightest? Look at the table, read carefully and give me the answer. Think about it. I'm sure you will know the answer. So in which condition the beach was brightest? Give me the answer. At noon, on a clear day. Copy that. Okay, so finish part A. Let's go for part B. When was the beach dimmest? Can you check that again on the table, please? Check the table. You will find out, I'm sure. So, when was the beach dimmest? During a full moon on a clear night. So, who will read part C? Let's read it together. I want each one of you to read and think about the answer. A suitable light intensity for reading a book is between 300 lux and 700 lux. Should Tom read under the light of the full moon on a clear night at night beach? And why? What do you think? Can he read the book in full moon at night? Think about it. So who will give me the answer, grade 4? What do you think? What time he can read? Can he read in a full moon? I think it's no, not possible. Because the light intensity during a full moon is only 0.2 lux, which is much lower, and it's not suitable for reading. Now click on that link and watch the video related to your lesson. Keep up the good work. See you in the next session. Have a nice day. Thank you.